Okay, I don't know what the lighting's going to be like, considering the last video. But hopefully with a bit of editing, it shouldn't be too bad. Because obviously, as per usual, I want to show stuff off. Anyway, hello, it's me. Wearing badges. Because I'm 41 today. I usually have a birthday girl badge on, but can't find them. But my stepdad bought me this nice one. It says Princess for a Day. Anyway. I'm going to show obviously my project off, and when I'm at it, considering it technically counts towards the contents of these videos, I'm going to show my birthday presents off. Anyway, first off, now this is going to be a laugh, because I showed this previously. It's what I was working on, doing page 3. Because I think I was finishing page 2, going to start page 3. And while I was doing so, I noticed something was off. And by off, I mean I was using the wrong colours, so I restarted. So yeah, back to page 1, and part of that brown, or most of it, is page 2. So I think if I remember rightly, the grey down here, the bottom 2 stitches, is the base of that page. Yeah, it is. And I think maybe even on the original I did them the wrong colour. Yeah. Which made sense, because I did the wrong colour the entire time. But yeah, so from now on, should I be showing this? This is it. Mostly done page 1, or redone page 1. So yeah, that's the Canto map by Gummy Ship Blueprints on Etsy. I'll put it back in its hoop in a minute. Next thing I want to show cross stitch wise, I did this ages ago. Couldn't remember whether or not I showed it off, but possibly not. Might have. It was last year. Tighten that up a bit. But there's that one. I did ages ago. I'm trying to look from the little webcam viewer thing if I'm holding this correctly. It's awkward to see. Hopefully. There you go. And speaking of that, I bought this on Etsy last month. Or it arrived last month anyway. I just ordered another one today actually. But it's a little Aeroways crocheted bee. Cute as anything. Goes with my messing around last year, my wristband. But yeah, because that when it came to buying it, you had all the different flags, or various different flags available, your usual sets, and then you had others. And just like the one I purchased today, I had to select the others, and then said the colour of the flag order, which is orange, yellow, white, light blue, dark blue. So, got a cute little keychain bee. Anyway, on to the birthday presents. First one is a new headset, which is good, because this one's been falling apart for years, not even just months, years. Yeah, there's no cover on the microphone, as we can majorly hear when I'm interfering with it. There's like no covering on the actual headphones themselves, so I get a new one. We then have a pack of 30 needles, ones that are sharp, easy thread and embroidery needles. Yeah, sharp needles for general hand sewing purposes. Easy thread needles, all purposes. Embroidery needles have longer eyes to make it easier to thread thicker fibres or several strands of embroidery floss. So, got that. Just a container of needles. I got my annual tradition of box of Maltesers. It's like annual tradition. I get Maltesers. My stepdad gets licorice all sorts. Mum gets milk tray. That's the way it goes. There's my birthday card. I'm not going to try and read it out because I actually have trouble reading that myself. But from what I got the gist of, is very nice. It's compliments from what I can tell. And my other thing for my loom knitting is 2 packs of yarn, rainbow yarn, knit and purl, rainbow yarn, bright, 400 grams, which is 8 balls of 50, and then there's another one, but this is pastels. So there's that. Again, might be awkward to see because the light in, but yeah, that way. I'll get the hang of this. It's just because it's the new laptop and everything. Also, it's got a little touch me hole, so you can feel the sort of texture. So it's getting dodgy if you ask me. Yeah, there's the brights. And they also both have 3 buttoned cowl pattern included. And I'm not seeing it. So I'm guessing it's on the inside of the on the inside of this round bit. So, yeah. Yeah, crafty, knit and purl, rainbow yarn. 8 times 50 gram, medium, or 4. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. Bag, recycle at recycling point. Don't recycle at home. What's the point of having plastic bins? Yeah. It's a brand that Aldi's specifically has, because it says produced for Aldi's Store Limited. So, cool. We'll be winding them later. And trying them out. Might try them on the S-Loom actually. Still not got into trying that one out. Anyway, last time I said I was going to do cross-stitch this video, and since I need to ever so slightly, again, that's as far as I got before realising I made a mistake. And so far, that's as far as I'm catching up. So, since I got to majorly catch up on this, it's safe to say I'm going to be working on this project. Even if my parents are probably looking forward to me knitting. Because, as my dad said, oh yeah, was it, you're going to do lots of hats or something with that? He just got, Because my round looms are still in their box. Anyway, I've not even started that blanket of Mum's. The one that last time round I was winding all the balls of wool. I've not even got that started yet. So, anyway, I'm going to stop this recording quick and get ready to sort out the cross stitch. And I'll be back after I've had a little session of cross stitch. Whatever video accompanies it, I don't know. I do have one in mind. May or may not use it.
There you go, little guy. And only 800 more frames to go. No way I'm getting through tonight without some coffee. Probably some downstairs. coffee's good and all, but this work's gotta get done. Focus, Audrey, focus.
Hello, it's evening, as in 10 in the evening. I have my new headset on. It's got a nice foamy bit on the microphone. Nice padding on the headbands. Yay. There's no point comparing any other bits because the other one, at least they were still good condition. Right, for the stitch progress, considering that's what most of the video was based off of, I have get the angle, there's the camera. Hopefully it's right. There we go. Make sure it's on the camera, not too close, not too far away. But that bottom bit is what I was working on. It's a set of stairs. Doesn't look like it, but will be. At least, unlike the previous attempt, it doesn't, it actually looks like a set of stairs. In the previous attempt, it looked like a snowy roof. That should have been a big giveaway that it wasn't the right colour. Hopefully, next time you see this, it will be a bit further along in all correct colours. Now, while I was not recording, I was having my tea, watching a little bit of YouTube, and that. Shift these out of the way. Winding some wool. That each of these is 2 of the 50-gram balls of the respective colour. That's the Rainbow Yarn Brights. Oh, and I found where the freebie pattern is. It's inside the card. It's cool. It has 200 grams of yarn, 5mm knitting needles, cable needle. I'm guessing that's the one with the wire thing on it. I use, looms and knitting dolls and knitters. Don't use needles except for yarn needle. Speaking of a yarn needle, and because it was a button thing, you need buttons. There's one, you got your abbreviations, knit and purl, I understand, because we use them. This thing confused me a bit. C6F, but then it explains it. Slip 3 stitches onto cable needle, leave it front of work, knit 3, and then knit 3 from the needle, so that's basically put them back on, I'm guessing. And then you have cast on 46, double knit, of which you're doing 6 rows. Main pattern is as long as it needs to be. It's got 8 standard, the double rib is 2 rows and then repeat for 4 times. Main pattern is 8 rows, repeat as long as needs to be. Then you're back to the 2 rows, repeat 4 times. And then cast off. And put the whole thing together. So that's cool. I'm not going to read the whole pattern out. Let's just say, when it comes to the main body bit, the 7th row has that move the stuff onto the other needle and then move it back. The C6F is somewhere on the 7th row. Anyway, another thing, while I wasn't recording, my stepdad's not long been to the shop, which meant get some more. First off, these are known as ombre yarn. This one is sunset, and this one is forest. Still the usual 8-pack, 50 grams a piece. Also, my stepdad said they're about, it's either $7.99 or $8.99 for a full pack, so that's pretty good. I thought it was a very agreeable price. Because I asked him while he was out at the shop, could he maybe see if they had any more, so he told me how much it was, and I was like, I don't mind. So I got more wool now. Like, it reminds me of my variegated flosses from my cross stitch. In fact, when looking at my variegated flosses from my cross stitch, that's what this wool version. It's variegated wool. Just some are like multi-colorways, some are single colorways. Got the greens, the oranges, and they all over the shows. Anyway, hopefully next time we see each other again, I'll have some more of the properly coloured cross-stitch pattern done. The project with the right colours in it, properly progressed. Maybe even as much, if not further. Okay, maybe not further, but at least potentially as much as the previous attempt. I might start doing some then. Who knows? And if I do, I don't know what. And I definitely should have all those balls of wool all, spun round into multiple pairs of 100-gram balls. So, until then.